Hi friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for taking a few moments of your day to share it with me. I certainly appreciate it. You have no idea. Today we're going to be making a thank you card using the Snowflake Splendor Suite. Say that 3 times fast, okay? In this suite there's beautiful paper, and the paper is 15% off all month long. There is an embossing folder, some glimmer paper, some gems, some ribbon, and the colors that go with the paper are phenomenal. I think you'll love it. The bundle, the Snowflake Wishes bundle, comes with dies and the stamp set, 10% off. You can't beat that. I always love when the bundles are 10% off. Okay, like I said, we're going to be making a thank you card, so I use A2 size for thank you cards, and we're going to need a panel that's 1/8 of an inch smaller, and then in black, and then in a white panel that's 1/8 of an inch smaller than that, or 5.25 by 4.5. The piercing mat, because we're using photopolymer set. Some scrap paper, and I labeled my scrap paper so that I have the middle of the panel marked, plus 1 inch off of the right side, because I'm going to do some stamping of my snowflakes. We're going to be using the 3 smallest snowflake stamps, the smallest snowflake die that actually looks like a snowflake, not like the 2 bones put together. And I will be cutting snowflakes, as you see up there on the right, those colorful snowflakes. And all you have to have is 1.5 inch of scrap paper. Your take your pick tool is going to be your friend. Some black ink, and I put some sparkly water in that black ink to give it some dazzling details, I guess I should say. All right, we also need some rhinestones and some Tuxedo Black Memento ink. We're going to take the largest snowflake that we have out and stamp that in Granny Apple Green, right where the 2 lines would intersect. So kind of in the middle, off the middle of my snowflake is about 1 inch towards the left-hand side. Then we're done with that we're done with that stamp, and we're going to be taking the 2 smaller stamps. We can be taking any one of those, and we're going to be using real red. We're going to be stamping that in the top right-hand corner, right of the line. And remember, photopolymer just takes an extra second when you're stamping, so all that ink transfers. So just count to 3. We're going to be wiping that stamp off and using that same one to be stamping our gorgeous grape pen. Friends, this is my 8th video in 6 weeks. I'm so excited. I've really kept up with this, and it's because of you. Thank you so much for watching and liking, subscribing to my videos. So wonderful. I appreciate you guys helping me get out of bed. That's my goal, and you guys have been doing wonderful with that, so thank you. I'm so privileged. Next, I'm going to be taking the other snowflake and stamping in Balmy Blue in between the Gorgeous Grape and Granny Apple Green on the right side of the line. And then finally, I'm going to be taking the Mango Melody, and I say that wrong every time, so I'm laughing at myself because I have to look down at my stamp pad because I call it Melody Mango, and then I'm like, no, that's not right. Wait, what? Yeah. Mango Melody. And we're going to be stamping that in between the real red and the Granny Apple Green on the left side of the line. Now it's time for some ink splatter, and I shouldn't have put it way up there because it gets all over, but that's okay. I added some water that has some sparkle in it. You can always dilute your frost white paint, and then I'm going to tap on my paintbrush to make a few splotches. Is not the word, but I always want to say splatches. It's splatters, but I like saying splotches, I guess. And then after I clean off the mess that my paintbrush made when I brought it over. I'm going to be stamping that in the Memento Tuxedo black ink. Now I normally like this stamp, this sentiment, a little bit further down in the lower 1/3 of the paper, but because of the splatters I was forced to put it here, but that's okay, it looks alright. Now you could leave it here. It's an okay looking card right now and you'd be done. You wouldn't need to add any die cut snowflakes, which are a little bit, you know, time consuming, but what else do we have to do but enjoy our craft? So we're going to be taking Fleur de Flamingo, and like I said, you can add some dimension with these and actually put dimensionals in the middle of the snowflakes. Yes, you're going to see the dimensionals because the snowflake has a little bit of that detail in the middle, but that's okay. No one's really going to check. But I'm going to send this through the mail, so I put 2 snowflakes together. It would have been so much easier if I had the Tombow Mono glue, but no, couldn't find it. I have 3 empty Tombow Monos sitting on my desk. The fine tip glue would also have worked, but I don't know where that is. I really do have my craft room clean, guys, but I couldn't find it. All right, our orange is Pumpkin Pie, of course. What else would it be? And Daffodil Delight for that beautiful yellow. And then you can't go out without Coastal Cabana. I mean, if you're going to do a pretty rainbow, why not? And it is Pacific Point for the blue. And last but not least, Purple Posy to give it a light purple. This is going to be a wonderful card for thank you notes for the Christmas presents. Have your grandkids or your children write thank you notes. I think that sometimes we forget to thank people for our Christmas presents. And if you're going to send those in the mail, just double up the snowflakes like I did. If not, you can put them on dimensionals. And then rhinestones in the middle of the dies, of the die cuts for some extra sparkle. And you can write your kids or your grandkids, or even you can write thank you for my wonderful Christmas gift, and it will reach them right around the new year. And this is perfect coloring for the new year, don't you think? Starting off with the snowflake rainbow. Now, I got interrupted. My daughter's taillight was not working or something like that. She called to tell me that. So I did not stamp the inside for you guys on this video, but I do normally stamp the insides. And what I did was I just took the largest snowflake that I had out, and I stamped 3 snowflakes along the bottom right hand side. Some of them were a little bit off the paper because I like that, and then I had plenty of room to write a thank you. What do you think? I like it. I hope you do as well. Now, you know, I'm a 5x7 girl, and my A7 cards, if you wanted to do a 5x7, it looks great as well, and the sentiment is our friendship is one of a kind, and I think that would be a great anytime card for your good friend. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea how much you got me out of bed this week. Again, I appreciate it. I now have 45 subscribers, and that is such a blessing. You have no idea. Every time that I look and see I got a new subscriber, I just get a big smile on my face, and I say, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get out of this bed, and it doesn't matter how much pain I'm in. I'm going to craft and enjoy and share it with all of my friends. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a true blessing for me. Have a wonderful day, and stay well. Thanks again.